I haven't done an unboxing travel stuff video for a long time. So I was feeling a little uninspired today and I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna go through the last of stuff that I haven't um put away since my last trip. So let's just see what's still out. And the first thing on top is my eye travel pillow. I've talked about this before. I probably should get smart and like drop a link to this product. This thing is super cool. It's like the best 20 bucks I ever spent. Basically, it's an eye mask that you Velcro onto this piece that straps to the headrest in a plane with these like clips that are adjustable. It holds your head upright on the plane and it's flipping amazing. Absolutely love it. Um, Truly like the best 20 bucks I ever spent. And I already slept when I was or when I'm on airplanes, but when I wear this, I sleep be so comfortably. Absolutely love it. Can't recommend it enough. I swear, one of these days I'm gonna write a blog article about all my favorite things. So that's one of them. I'll rewatch this video to get to it. This is my fan. Woo, just scared my cats a little bit when I did that. But my fan, I use it when I dance. It was also to practice learning how to do that, but much quicker for the performance that I had with a group from Asia who were kind enough to invite me. And there was a section where we had to flip our bands. So I had to learn how to do this, and I just haven't put my fan away. Uh, okay, they both of them just ran away. So to prove that I can like actually flick a fan and not just let it open, there you go. I can flick a fan. Super fun. We're out to do it all different ways. That wasn't a very good one. Yeah, so okay, that's annoying noise. Sorry. Maybe I should take that out. But yeah, flick a fan. Super fun. Anyway, and this is about fan. Oh yay, we come to the random section of of the pile. Old like key card covers. I don't know why I keep them. They just kind of end up in the bag. I don't know. And then receipts in here. Um, a spoon, of those like biodegradable spoons in case I needed a spoon, and then another plastic spoon in case I needed a spoon. So yeah, just a bunch of stuff. I brought a mask to use when I'm on the plane. I had not so much worry about germs and things as I am about when I'm sleeping. I don't want to be that person whose like jaw is hanging open and snoring and drooling. So I put a mask on, which just makes me happy and comfortable, or more comfortable at least. So I'm not so self-conscious. It's just a bunch of junk on their sales receipt. Um, I love traveling with these little like silica gel pocket that you find in products a lot. I use them in my shoes when I travel to keep moisture out. I use them around my electronics to keep moisture out. I know it's super random, but I recommend taking them. I've never had a problem traveling with them, so I don't know if I ever would, but that's another random item in there. I have some rhinestones, hot fix rhinestones that I was supposed to put on some of my costume stuff for my one dance event and didn't get to it, so still have them unopened in the bag. I love taking biodegradable, except before anybody comes at me for the plastic. I love taking like biodegradable compostable fruit bags from the grocery store. They come in super handy for all sorts of stuff, for shoes. When they go in your suitcase, I love using them even to put like my clean socks, underwear, and things in that I stuff inside my shoes so they're not touching my dirty, stinky shoes. But yeah, I love taking these with me, and yeah, they're just multi-purpose. I took my water bottle with me, tons of different styles of water bottles. I like the one that was mostly flat when it packs, which is great. I always like to carry like an extra paper bag. You never know if you're going to need it for shopping or if you're staying in the hospital and you need to label your food. Um, and then so I always pick up stuff. So I picked up another plastic bag, and not plastic, but a little paper bag. I was gifted this other bag in here from some friends. This was a swag bag that I got from the event I attended. So there's a bunch of just stuff in here that I need to go through and put away. Lock, that's always helpful. I always travel with extra locks, even if I have one built into my suitcase. You just never know when you need an extra lock. So I like to have an extra lock with me. Um, just random things. This was a piece of my costume that can go over there. This was some lotion that I brought back from where I was because I really, really enjoyed it. So let's get down into the bag. What let up in this bag? This is the cover to the face pillow that needs to get washed and put away. More trash. Oh, snacks. Talked about yesterday. Always have snacks on the airplane or if you're on the train or the bus. It's just a good thing. More trash. Just random stuff like keep around. What else is in here? Um, ah, Super important to always have your charges and your converters with you. I've traveled with this little universal guy for I don't even know, 2016 maybe. So I guess this guy's 10 years old, just never let me down. The closest it's ever come to letting me down is when I need an outlet and because of its square size, it doesn't clear, it doesn't fit. That was a really bad description. Anyway, love this guy. I will say because it's 10 years old, a little bit outdated. It only has the original, I guess, USB. I get them all mixed up, USB-Cs and whatever's. So I do still carry one of the little charging brick guys that has both of the USB sizes in it. I also think it just charges a little faster, and yes, I know it takes up space in the suitcase, but it works, and well, it works. Doesn't work for you, that's great, works for me. I think that's kind of that. I have a bunch of crowns in here from a while ago. Let's see what else I got randomly. Still got my liquids in my bag. Haven't taken those out because I don't. They let me here. I don't need them. Got my journal. I've talked about it before. I always recommend taking a journal. I love just taking a small one. I think this one, it says back here on it, or at least that you're supposed to say the size. It doesn't say the size. I think this isn't even like a 5x7. I don't even know. I could tell you. I measured it once. It's a 5. Maybe this 5 is. No, it's like a 5x6.5. 6. We're gonna go 6. Anyway, I love taking a journal. It's lined. It's wonderful. Just write down stuff when you're overseas. You'll think yourself 10 years later and you look back and you're like, what was I doing? Just a cool thing to have. What else is in here? Still have my dance shoes from the show. What are in here? And I will use for the show, so I don't really need them for anything. I love this backpack. So in case I probably should have introduced it. I called this Olive. This was named Olive. So it's my Osprey. It's a Porter. It's a Porter 30. I think they also make a 46 liter. I'm obviously not a very good salesperson. Anyway, I love my Porters. I love my Osprey Porters. I have 2 of them. I have a black one that's a little bit bigger than this. Still fits under the seat, believe it or not. And I also had this guy. I've traveled with this guy most recently, and absolutely love it. This little guy, also love, 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 love. Probably still got my air tag and stuff that I need to take out. Actually, it's not an air tag. That's another keychain. Anyway, that being said, so talking about backpacks. Love, 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 love this backpack. This backpack actually folds into itself. It folds into this little pocket here. I know it doesn't look like it should, but I promise it does. It's super packable. I usually just lay it flat in my luggage, but it's come in handy so many times as a day bag, or if I needed an extra carry-on bag, I usually can fit in this my toiletry kit, my journal, my my tablet, my extra battery pack, and then I have a ton of space on the top still that I usually put my liquids and quick access stuff in. So believe it or not, this thing has been a lifesaver, and I do not remember off the top of my head what it's called. I have to Google it for you. But it's a day pack 17 liter. Absolutely wonderful, fantastic, amazing. Cannot recommend having that guy in your bag enough. What else is in here? Nothing but more plastic stuff. This is my catch-all at the top of this bag. So I have my little gimbal camera. Yes, I still keep everything in its plastic. This one's my DJI from a few years ago. They've updated them, so now they have a flip screen and stuff, which I do not have because I'm cheap and I didn't feel like upgrading. So I still have my old one, works just fine. for what I do, and I absolutely love it, recommend it. It's been, like, one of the best investments to have. I've taken it, yeah, actually, I've taken this guy to all 7 continents, so it's been down below the Antarctic Circle, and in a couple months, it's gonna go above the Arctic Circle, so, hey, just a cool little thing to have. It's super easy, it fits in your bag. Yeah, love it, love, love, love it. Never had an issue with it flying, in case anybody's curious. It was just easy peasy. Um, I've got my other camera in here. I bought this, I guess, last year, almost a year ago now, and it's just a fun one to play with. I love playing with my little Insta360 Go 3S. This was like the first or second version they did. I don't remember, but it's fun. I love just taking up places. It's super easy to manage, and it's just a fun little old toy to play with. And obviously, I'm not like a huge creator, but it's just fun to have it something easy to kind of like stick up. Nothing else exciting. And there, I guess like the last little pat before I talk your ear off. I've talked about it before 100 times. Pens. Always pack a pen, and better yet, pack multiple pens because you really never know when something's gonna go wrong. So I have a ballpoint pen. I got 3 felt tip pens I use for my journal. Always pack a pen. You never know when you need one. And packing pens will save my backside so many times. Um, talked about in the past, I love bringing a something to do on the plane. So I love bringing a cross stitch kit. I buy loops and threads. They're like $5 at Michael's at the craft store. They're just easy to take on a plane. No one's gonna bug you with security. It's fun to disconnect and strikes up a conversation sometimes. I love having one of those in my bag. Haven't opened that one yet, but I do have it. How I get talked about this yesterday too, is like the stuff that I put in my personal item. These are well traveled, but I love having like wet ones, wet wipes. You never know, you might just need them. If you're me, I'm a mess. My glasses case scrubber. Good to know where that went. Um, AirTag. I'm hot cold on AirTags, just fun fact. I think they're great, maybe for peace of mind, but also they're not great for peace of mind. The amount of times I've had one of these tell me that my bag got left halfway across the world and it actually was not very stressful. So that being said, you grab a pack. I don't know, worst case scenario, if you have one, but for me, they stress me out. But I still have them. Hey, I have 4 of them. Don't know why. The things I got in here, nothing super exciting. Honestly, it's just a bunch more junks that I've already pulled out from other places. Tea. I bring tea with me, even when I'm going to places that are known for their tea. Why? Because sometimes you don't find the tea that you want to find. So I always bring my tea. I have a hair clip. You never know when you might just need a hair clip or something. And that's kind of the bad. It's not very exciting. I kind of hope there was more exciting stuff in here, but that's what happens when you undo most of the packing. I guess the last thing I'll show you that I also love is, speaking of locks, I like this lock. It's hard to see. I did take the lock on a little Levy. It's got a loop on both sides, so you can undo both. And I love it for a backpack, especially because I can really lock down my bag, especially if this guy goes up overhead. I know I'm gonna fall asleep, and I don't worry quite as much when I have that lock on. So yeah, another lock. That lock has been with me for years. Gosh, I don't know, probably 10 plus years. And it's a I don't know, it says Lewis and Clark on it. I love it. It's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling. I rambled long enough. I hope that was interesting and fun and useful, and probably not. I don't really know. I wasn't feeling very inspired. I thought, I should clean up this bag. So this is a great way for me to get my stuff out of my bag and go through it. And hopefully you learned something. Give me a great idea for stuff to write and recommend. So yeah. Anyway, as always, excited to have you here, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.